Hi, my name's Callan Foster, and this first song is called Edison. Mind so dull, so run and done, I almost missed it. Mind so dull, so young and dumb, I almost missed it. Don't you hit me with your malice and your lies. Stop pretending with your phony alibis. I'm Edison, I'm Edison. A mind so dark, so run and done, I almost didn't see it. A mind in the dark, so run and done, I almost didn't see it. Don't you hit me with your Jersey City blues. Stop pretending that you made the front page news. I'm Edison, I'm Edison. I'm Edison, I'm Edison. I have found 1,000 ways to keep my head above the waves, but still I just can't find that one thing you had. Oh, don't you hit me with that pattern pending smile. Don't you tell me that it wasn't worth your while. I'm Edison, I'm Edison.
Welcome back to Loud and Clear. I am the music journalist Hayden Kim, and I am with...
Callan Foster.
Woo! Very excited to have you on Loud and Clear this week. Let's start off right away. How would you describe your own music?
I think if there's any musician in the world who has a easy answer to that question, then I need this answer to the secret, because I have no idea how to describe myself. I love power pop. I love classic rock. I love I love all kinds of music. Really, I don't know if there's a single box, but
would you describe it as an amalgamation of styles?
Yeah, I mean, I would say it draws on country, folk, rock, alternative pop, just everything.
Let's start from, what do you do? Are you a student here? What's your major? What year are you? That kind of thing.
I'm a sophomore in the band year program for recording and entertainment industries.
Gotcha. So what have you started listening to that you really really inspired you to get into music and really wanted you to become go into the music business and also into music in general?
The thing that made me want to start doing music is the Beatles, for sure. I mean, I think the Beatles are a classic influence that have, imparted their wisdom into the world for many generations now. And I feel lucky that I got to exist at the same time that the Beatles have music in the world, and that I'm able to consume it, especially with streaming. I can consume any of it whenever I want. So I feel extraordinarily lucky for that. And I think in terms of getting into the music business, the thing that inspired me to do that is I just love helping other people realize their music, whatever that looks like.
Right. So let's talk about the process. You know, as someone who wants to go into music business, learning the process of any songwriters, you know, how really helps inform how you can best help them. And so for you, what does that process look like?
The songwriting process?
Yeah.
I think I can't even remember who said this, but some songwriter, probably a famous one, said something along the lines of writing a song isn't so much as producing something as much as finding something. It feels like I'm an archaeologist in my own head trying to dig through what's already there and just pull something out that is worthwhile, digging for gems, if you might. I don't think I'm actually ever creating anything so much as just finding something that's already there. And I can do that anywhere with whatever instrument that I want to, I guess, because songwriting is just an exercise of trying to realize the things in your head into like the real world, I think, for me anyways. This next song is called Out of My Own Head. Heart's beating faster, and I've been stuck in bed all day. Got a new master, I'm feeling the same old stupid way. Scared myself to the ceiling, I'm close to crying and keeling without a really good reason. I gotta get out of my own head, I'm feeling dead now. I gotta get out of my own bed, needing and said. I've gotta get out of my own head, filled with dread now. 30 weeks later, stuck in the same old stupid spot, my own biggest hater. But still I can't get myself to stop, scared myself to the ether. I'm close to feeling the fever, and now I'm trapped in a freezer. I gotta get out of my own head, feeling dead now. I've gotta get out of my own head, needed and said. I've gotta get out of my own head, filled with dread now. I'm in perfect health, I convinced myself I don't need nothing. I'm in perfect health, I lie to myself. I've gotta get out of my own head, feeling dead now. I've gotta get out of my own bed, needing and said. I've gotta get out of my own head, filled with dread now.
Can you walk through your process when you started writing the songs that you performed today?
Yeah, okay, so I guess the first song, Edison, I wrote that one in New York City. I was with one of my friends who goes to NYU there, and he was busy doing homework, and he and I were going to write songs, but he had to finish something. So I stepped out into this little common room, and I was in a weird tuning, and I just kind of sat down and started thinking about Thomas Edison, and also started thinking about like trust and like how different people trust different people, and it kind of just amalgamated into that song.
That's really interesting. Yeah, let's build off that a little bit more. How about your next song? I kind of want to get the whole scoop of all three songs that we listened to today.
Yeah, the next song, Out of My Own Head, that one's very straightforward. That one's just about me going to WebMD and like being freaked out for no good reason. I'm like definitely a bit of a hypochondriac, and I convince myself that I have some new sickness every like week. So that song was just about me wanting to stop doing that.
I mean, being on a college campus, I'm sure it's somewhat warranted.
Yeah, definitely. This next song is called Stay. It was written for a now defunct musical, but hopefully someday it will come to fruition. All this time I thought it was so easy. Everything in life is bound to change. No matter how much I can try to hold it, nothing ever really stays the same. I still need you to myself. Don't wanna think about anybody else. I still mean it when I say I love you. Every single time I swear it's true. And when I say forever, I don't mean to push you away. All I want is you to stay. All this time I sat round waiting for something good in life to come my way. But now I've got that something good in my hands. I don't wanna let it slip away. I still need to take my time, but every day I hope you'll always find. I still mean it when I say I love you. Every single time I swear it's true. And when I say forever, I don't mean to push you away. All I want is you to stay. Thunderstorms can block the clouds sometimes. It's not that I can't take some rain. It's the love that I feel that I can't bear to lose. I never wanna feel that pain. I still mean it when I say I love you. Every single time I swear it's true. And when I say forever, I don't mean to push you away. All I want is you to stay.
Before we kind of wrap up here, let's talk about some of the musicians that you're listening to now.
Sure.
What are some of your top artists right now that you're listening to?
So right now, I mean, stuff that's coming out right now that's just absolutely amazing. Like 2 nights ago, Brian D'Addario of the Lemon Twigs just released a new album called Till the Morning, I think. This is what it's called. And it's just a genius album. I've been listening to that a lot for the past like 48 hours. Kevin Atwater just released a new album called Achilles, which is amazing. They just did a reissue of an album by an artist called William Lyle. He was a member of the Bay City Rollers, and then he was in a band called Pilot. But this random like niche indie label in Arizona picked up one of his old masters from his album called Solo Casting in 1975, I want to say it came out. And they just finally put that on streaming like a month or two. Actually, I guess it was back in November at this point, November 2024. But I've been listening to that also so much. It's such a good album.
And right off of that, can you give me one song that you think is underappreciated and that we should add to the Loud and Clear artist playlist?
It's definitely going to have to be the song Solo Casting by William Lyle from the album Solo Casting.
Perfect. That's all we have today. Thank you so much. And thank you for listening to Loud and Clear.
Thank you so much for having me. Okay. Hi, I'm Callan Foster. I'm this week's guest on Loud... Oh, were you not recording? That's okay. You're good. My name is Engelbert Humperdinck, and you're watching Disney Channel. 30 weeks later